I love the story of you tell the story of your parents meeting in one of your shows, but I love the fact that your dad was in England because he basically got kicked out of college or wherever for
he got kicked out of everywhere
for just doing rude and blasphemous jokes.
Yeah, he was a shithead, and he just got kicked out of everywhere. So his parents were like, right, we'll just go to school in England. You can just go to school there. And he rocked up in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And then he ended up going to uni in Gateshead, and that's where he met my mum.
Right.
Yeah, at a sit-in against the Vietnam War.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, if your
just your classic, your classic.
In the show, you talk about him, someone saying God is everywhere, and him saying, "Does that mean he's up my arse?" Which is a question I often ask. And that's the reason you're here.
Yeah,
that's what I love about it. It's a joke that led to.
Do you know what? My grandmother was a woman who prayed 5 times a day and wore a headscarf, and her son had just stood up at school, and they were like, "God is everywhere," and he's like, "Yeah, is he up my arse?" And she was like, "Right, you're going to Birmingham."
This is the worst place you can send anyone in the hope of finding God. Yeah. You can find everything but God in Birmingham.
And so
but do you think there's something there that then you would have become a comedian, and as a result of an off-colour joke that I appreciate as being very good, that was the catalyst that would make your parents meet and therefore create you. It's kind of
I mean, my dad's he's a funny character. He's definitely funny, and he's also, I think there is something that I do inherit from my dad, that if somebody says you probably shouldn't, you just go, I think I will then.
Yeah.
I've
inherited that from your dad as well.
Yeah.
I get into all kinds of trouble on this show by saying the one thing I'm not supposed to say. Let's see if I get there today, Esther. Can't wait for whatever it is going to be. Your dad features a lot because, I mean, it's not just your heritage though, because you've got this name Manito, which is a Spanish name, right? Through your husband.
Yes.
And then a lot of your stuff is about living with your dad and your husband at the same time.
Yeah.
Your dad even introduces one of the shows. So, it's very grounded in family and in that those cultural differences.
Yeah, because my household's ridiculous. I mean, I've just got my dad's there, the kids are there, my husband's there. It's like blooming Charlie Bucket's house. There's just old people and children in every room. So it's a chaotic household, and so it does just provide endless comedy material.
Yeah.
So essentially, you're just going out on stage and just talking about your day-to-day life, and that's how I've managed to write 4 shows about it. But
yeah. How does your husband? Because my wife. It's weird because my wife does a lot of material about me that is not very nice, and I do material about her, which is usually pretty nice. She still manages to find offence in it, but usually I'm the fall guy, and then in her routines, she just makes up stuff about me that isn't even true, and it makes me out to be much worse than that. I'm a lovely guy.
I love the fact she's just going out stage going, "You're that piece of shit," and then you're on stage going, "I really love my wife," and she says, "Is that it? So basically, I'm fat." Is that what you're saying?
Well, I do a joke in kind of a ball back, which is like going, thinking I was going to die and going, I've got to pass on all my skills to my wife, all the things I can do that she can't do, and then I pause and can't think of anything, and then I go, she can't load the dishwasher very efficiently. And now, having heard that joke, she's going, "Look, I've loaded the dishwasher efficiently." I go, "Do you not understand that is a joke against me? That's me saying I don't do anything. That's not me saying funny. You don't do the dishwasher."
That's so funny. I hope she does it so passively aggressively as well.
Of course she does.
Sorry, what's that I'm doing now? It's called loading a dishwasher. See how I've done it?
She does. She has been very good as well. She puts all the. We've got like a top drawer to the dishwasher for the cutlery.
Someone's doing all right.
Yeah. We inherited from the previous people in the house, but I just put things willy-nilly and she puts everything in. It's very clever what she's done.
I mean, you've got to have some kind of PhD in Tetris for a dishwasher, haven't you? Yeah. I just throw it all in. Yeah, that drives my husband mad. It drives him mad. He opens it, but he doesn't say it. He does that thing that you do when you're in a relationship. He opens the dishwasher and he goes... I wish we could load the dishwasher better. I'm like, I hate that. Don't you hate that? I wish someone. I did a whole rant in my last show, not the 2 that you saw, but my last tour show, Hell Hath No Fury, of my husband coming home going, I wish someone would sort this coat rack out. and me just going absolutely ballistic.
Yeah.
I wish someone.
Actually, my wife does that.
I wish someone would do that.
Yeah.
Do you? Who would that be? The rabbits? Who's going to do that? Who's the someone? I was like, it drives me absolutely mad. Mind you, I mean, I don't know about you, but then it really made me home in on the fact that, because we've got a porch, and I'll match your dishwasher. We've got a porch. And I realised that the porch is a real introduction to your ability to run your house. When you walk into someoone's porch, it's a way of going, this is how they run their house. So my mate Lorraine, who lives around the corner, you go into her porch, it's like that's a Ted Bundy right there. That's a psychopath, because you walk into her porch and everything's so neatly lined up. She's even got like little like all the Sainsbury's bags, but they're all put neatly inside each other, so they're there ready. And you're just like, this is a house where I immediately feel intimidated. But my porch, you come in, and it's got so bad with the coats that you cannot even hang a coat up now. You just have to rag your coat between the other coats just to keep it up. So you're just sticking those, and then just everything, like the shoes, like we've got like summer shoes mixed with dirty wellies and all the rest of it. And as soon as you get in the porch, you go, this is a family that's dysfunctional. This isn't right. Social services needs to stop by here. Look at the state of those wellies,
I think we're more like that, I have to say. We moved about 7 months ago, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it was that long ago. What my wife does is she says, you're not allowed to put anything away until I've decided where it's going to go. So when we're moving stuff. So stuff's, and I'm going, look, I've got an afternoon. Can I move this stuff out of the kitchen and put it where it needs to go in the bathroom? No. Because I need to be in charge of where it goes. But she won't then do it. She's too busy doing other stuff.
See, she's too busy doing other stuff. She's too busy
working. She's work. It's not. I do everything. I do the cooking.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, some of it. I do the dishwasher. Do the bins.
I do everything. I do everything. Do you remember last Thursday I made it? Do you remember that? Oh, I'm still knackered from it. It was tiring, it was. I've got a theory about this, though, why women become absolute, like, when you're in a heterosexual relationship and women become like, no, it's because if somebody walks into my house and it's an absolute shit heap, nobody's judging him about it.
Right.
Like, nobody's looking at him going, he can't keep his house in order. The judgment lands on you. So you end up becoming, like, and you subconsciously, like, absorb that. So you end up becoming the one going, like, will you just run it away? And the rest of them don't care.
Yeah.
Rest of them, kids.
See, because I didn't get married till I was, I didn't get into a serious relationship till I was 40. So I had to look after myself for 20 years. So I think, I think a lot of men go straight from their mums to their wives.
Don't get me started.
And don't know how to do anything.
Don't get me started. God, he would, mine. Oh, my God, honestly, if I left him, he'd be back there within seconds. He'd be back there going, Mum! Honestly. He had a cold, right? A few weeks ago, and he was like, I'm so ill. So he's in bed dying, obviously, and I'm taking him up 3 meals a day. It's like, what more do you want? Like, you've got food, you've got water. And he's lying there, and then he messages his mum. She's not looking after me. She's not looking after me. My mother-in-law books a hotel down the road. I'm coming, my prince. I'm coming. I'm be there. Mummy's going to be there. I was like, fucking hell. And the thing is, though, then you have, like, you feel like, but then you have a boy, you say, like, I've got a son, and now I'm like, now I get it. I think I'll end up being that psychopath. Yeah. You don't, I do. I used to do a whole routine about it, about how I know I'm just going to end up one of those mums just pushing a trolley with a 40-year-old son round Aldi's. Just going, you like beans, don't you, babe? Absolute psychotic.
I think men have realised they're going to get criticised by their wives anyway, and so therefore they don't do anything. They think, we might as well. They're going to find something, so I might as well do nothing. Because I do everything and I still get it in there. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Carry on as you are, because they'll never be satisfied.
They'll never be satisfied. Do you think it's that, or do you think it's the fact that blokes just know they die first? So what's the point? What's the point? We know we've got to live longer in that house, so we're like, look, when you die, I'll still be here. So I would like the shelves put up properly.
It's a good point. It's certainly true in our family. So I just wish I could die sooner than I could get out of everything.
Save something for her birthday card.
She keeps wanting that. She's saying she wants to have another baby, which is...
Fuck off.
No.
Fuck off.
There's absolutely no chance.
Oh, no. You can't.
I can't.
Can you imagine?
I can't begin.
It's so tiring. Do you know what I forget? You forget, because they are so gorgeous, let's face it. I mean, you never fall in love like that, do you? And you have these babies, and oh my God. But it's when, like, a friend of mine, she's had a baby now, and she's at that age, you know, when they're toddlers, and you just can't ever go to a pub or anything. You've just got to spend the entire time just walking like that, haven't you? Just up and down, up and down. And I just thought, no, I can't do that anymore, because now we can sit and have a meal.
Yeah.
I can't do that again.
I can't. Well, I can't also, like, by the time, I'd be pretty much 60 by the time we had another kid. So that, I'd be sort of 80 before they're out the house. It's bad enough already.
You don't want to be a Des O'Connor, Dad.
You don't want to be...
He was still shafting them out at 80, wasn't he? And it's like,
a few of them. Who else is it? Al Pacino or Robert De Niro? They both. One of them's just had a baby.
Well, I mean, I just think I feel for the missus. I mean, like, you're just changing multiple nappies at the same time. Like, got to do the babies and then his and then like. So what you get? I mean, no amount of money is worth that, is it? No amount of money is worth that.